Bonjour tout le monde. Right, so this is the first lesson for the first week. So the first week, week one, is actually all about mock exams. So we're going to complete a complete mock. So why are we doing this in the first place? So you might have seen me explaining that a lot before in my previous videos. If you haven't, then why are we actually completing a mock? That is because we need to know where you're starting from to basically know where you're going. It's a bit like a Uber drive. When you book your Uber, you have to set your destination and then you have to set where you're starting from to actually get a roadmap that is drawn for you. It's the same here. So you have your destination, you know what you want that 8 or that 9. And the roadmap, I'm going to be able to make it for you. But for this, we actually need your starting point. So that's why we're doing this as a mock. We're not doing this as just a normal test, because I think it's important to put you in condition straight away. So you are confronted to the structure of the exam you're going to be in front of in May. So why not start now, basically? So we're all going to work on this mock this week. So the way this is going to this is going to work. I'm going to do another video. So just before this, you'll have a specific video on mocks where you'll know exactly how to book and everything. But basically, just to give you an idea, I'm going to share 4 booking links linked to my calendars, and so you can book your spot for your mock this week. And then what's going to happen is that I'm going to send you the papers, and then we'll be able to work from that. So for example, the reading and the writing, you will be sent the papers, and then you'll have, the amount of time that is written on the paper to do that. So for reading is 1 hour, for writing is 1 hour and 15 minutes for AQA, and for other board of exams is slightly different, but for AQA, which is the main board, is 1 hour for reading, 1 hour 15 for writing. So that's it. I'll just send you, the link, and then you'll work on it timed without any distraction, and then you'll send it back to me. Then the listening is going to be slightly different. So I'm still going to send you the paper at the time that you've decided to, the time on your slot. And then you're going to print it. I'll give you like 10 minutes to print it. And once that is passed, I will be expecting you online, so on the call. And so I'll give you a Zoom link and everything. And we'll jump on a call, and then I'll just put on the recording ready for you. I'll share the recording for you. And then I'll just stop my camera, mute myself, and then disappear for 15 minutes. 50, sorry, 50. And you will be doing your listening. So there will be no pause. It's exactly like an exam condition. There will be no pause, no break, no question asked during the whole listening task. It's exactly the same. So it's all provided in there, pauses and stuff. And then for the speaking, about approximately the same kind of thing. So I'm going to send you the papers by email as well. So papers, it stimulates for the stimulus for the role play and for the photo card. So I'm going to send you this, and then you're going to jump on the call with me in the same way, and then you will have you'll have 12 minutes to prepare your papers, so exactly like an exam condition. So if you're booking 2 slots one after another with someone else, which is possible because everyone is kind of available at the same time, if you're booking links, back to back with other people, what will happen is that I will you join. I will acknowledge the fact that you are in the waiting room, and then I will give you a message, because I can actually communicate with you in the waiting room. So I'll send you a message in the waiting room saying, well, that's it, you can start preparing now. And then 12 minutes later, I will let you enter the room, and then you'll have to do your mock. on your own, of course. The person before you will have gone by then. Brilliant. So that's how the mock are going to work this week. So as I said, I will share the booking pages and stuff in another video, so it's a bit more detailed for you. The other thing that we're going to do this week is the grammar. So we have grammar every single week. This week is not is no different. We have grammar. I call it grammar 1, and it's basically basics. But when I say basics, I mean really, really basics. Like we're going to work on how to say the and an in French. So you know that, you know, le, la, les, this kind of things. Why are we starting with something so stupidly easy? This is because it's like building a house, isn't it? We need to make sure that there is no crack on the foundations if we want to actually build 2 stories and a tower, for example. Okay, so here we are trying to reach the 9, we're trying to reach 8, 9. We need perfect accuracy. Okay, this is actually I have my structure here on the side, that's why I'm looking at it. But yeah, so accuracy, like solid accuracy, is actually part of a 9 or a 8 grade feature. So you'll need that very solid accuracy in your writing, even in your listening, if you do want to reach that grade. So it is very important to start from the beginning. And I know you might think that you already know it, but it is crazy the number of students that I see, and they are higher and they can manipulate very difficult structures. But at the end of the day, they are unable to add S's in the plural at the right time and E's in the feminine, or this kind of thing. Okay, so there's always irregularities, there's always the little thing that doesn't exist in English. It's never going to be lost time to start from the beginning. I'm not saying you should always start from the beginning every time you're starting to revise, like in April, for example, if you do some last minute revision. It's not always going to be useful to do a full week on articles like we're doing now, but it's always very important to do a little bit of basics. Okay, so that's the grammar. You probably will have noticed, and I'm pretty sure I showed it when I did the video that showed you around the platform. But yeah, anyway, so in each week you'll have, you know, that grammar. Grammar is covered through video. So I worked through what we call flip learning. So some people call it reverse learning, it depends. And basically it means you need to learn on your own and then practice with us. And that means you can repeat the lesson over and over and over, and that will help you understand it. You know, it's not like we're doing a lesson, we're attending a lesson and I'm explaining something and you haven't understood and you feel behind and you don't feel like you want to ask questions. It's not going to be like this. Because grammar is explained in videos, pre-recorded videos, you'll be able to put the video back again and again and again and everything, okay? One thing I say now, and I will never change my discourse, if you've seen my video and you find it not as clear, if you feel like you would need someone else describing it or giving you another explanation, you are most welcome to go and type the name of that grammar structure on YouTube, and I'm 100% sure you'll find the video that will explain it slightly differently than me. And if that helps you understand, then brilliant. You know, just go and use the tech at your disposition. So just do it. That's fantastic. So the way the grammar works, sorry, you know, I'm going everywhere, all over the place. So you have these videos. Just watch the videos one after another. If you want to take notes, of course, please take notes. And then at the end of all the grammar lessons, you will have a quiz. So the quiz is of a certain length. So you won't need 5 minutes. You probably need a little bit more than 5 minutes to complete your quiz. But this is a bit like an assessment, like a formative assessment of your weekly grammar. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to do that quiz at some point in the week. So that is part of your submission for the week. So yeah, just go and do the grammar, and then you'll have the quiz to submit at the end of the week. Before you submit the quiz, we'll have the Thursday, which is grammar. So you know, you'll always have your grammar practice before you have to submit your grammar. Right, so that is it for me for Monday. So basically no live lessons as such for you this week. It's basically going to be mocks. So you're going to have your mock, which is going to give you plenty of work. I mean, all in all, it's about 4 hours your mock, so plenty of work. So you have your mock this week, and then you have your grammar, your basic grammar to complete. And that's about it for the week. Okay, so that's the expectation for the Monday. For the week 1 is to complete your mock, and then to complete your grammar, and then the correction for all of it will come back from me as soon as possible.